Hello, I am Sue Shapcott and today I'm in Madison, Wisconsin, and we're going to talk about how you can recover from the rough and some strategies to consider when you are playing your shots from the rough. Okay, so perhaps the easiest way to deal with the rough is to not go in it, but all of us at some point are going to end up with a bad lie with the ball sitting down, and we need to know some strategies to help us navigate that. Okay, so I'm going to go through 3 considerations that I think would be useful for you. The first one is your club selection is really important when you're playing from the rough. And by that I mean that you need to have enough loft on your club to get the ball up, airborne, and moving towards your target. Okay, now that may sound quite obvious, but oftentimes people don't have enough loft on their club face, and what happens when you're playing from thick rough is that the rough kind of grabs hold of the club, turns the club over, de-lofts it. So if you don't have enough loft on your club, then you could make a decent strike and the ball's just gonna go straight along the ground. Okay, so the first thing is sacrifice a little bit of distance to get some loft on the club so you can get the ball back into play and moving in the right direction. Okay, all right, number 2, all of these are going to have a common theme. Number 2, when you're in the rough, then as you swing, the grass is going to grab hold of the club. It could turn the club over, de-loft it when you're striking the ball, and so to account for that, you need to make sure when you're setting up and when you're swinging, your grip pressure increases a little bit. Okay, if you can increase your grip pressure, then you can minimize how much the club face is going to turn over. So you increase your chances of keeping the loft on the face, getting the ball up in the air, and moving down towards the target. So as you set up, just feel a little more pressure, and certainly as you swing, make sure your hands are feeling strong, hold on to the club face and stop it turning over. The third strategy you can use is that because the grass turns the club over, then the ball is going to most likely come out a little bit to the left out of a bad lie. So you can account for that. So you can aim just a little bit right of your target with an assumption that as you're swinging, the club face is going to close down, the ball is going to curve left. It's probably going to come out a little bit low as well, have some run on it. So you can account for that by aligning yourself a bit to the right to make up for it. Okay, so you have 3 main takeaways. Make sure you select a club with enough loft. Make sure you grip firmly on the club to stop it twisting, and aim a little bit right because the likelihood is the club will twist and the ball will come out to the left. Okay, so I've got a nasty lie here, and I'm gonna put my theory to practice. Aiming a little bit right of my target, gripping firmly. I've got a 7-iron. Yep, I was able to get it moved towards my target. The ball did come out low, it did come out left, so I'm glad I had enough loft on the face. All right, I hope that helps you with your golf game. Please check out our other videos and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.